Hi guys, it's Lee Farnell here, and I wanted to do a series of recordings just to refresh your memory and to help keep you focused as you not only finish this training camp but then go into the time when you're back in your states and then also when you're overseas, so that we optimize our team performance and some of the key messages that we covered in our team session just last night. As I said to you guys, we don't manage people, we manage energy. And to maximize and optimize this team, it is about the team energy, how the team combines as a leadership group and as a group of individuals that come from all across the country. It is about being united. And you guys saw in the team games that we did, working together as a team, communicating, catching each other doing things right. If mistakes are made, we learn from them and we move on. And we talked about the journey we wanted to go on from where we are now to the end of the tour by the end of September, and what are some of the milestones and some of the achievements we wanted to tick off as we went through the boxes. All for one and one for all. The do's and the don'ts in terms of resolving conflict, supporting each other, positive communication, having fun without actually tearing people apart, and certainly not snitching or back-chatting, working with the coach. Those rules should be combined from both groups. These photos should be put up on the private chat group you have as far as that Facebook group, and ideally they're printed out and signed off so everyone's signature's on it and everyone has a copy of it. And then it's up to the leaders and each and every one of you in the team to not only live by those rules, but if people happen to drift outside of those rules, then you have a chat with them. One of those other rules was constructive criticism, of course. So that's everybody working together to make it happen. So you know that we talked about how teams form. The honeymoon is over, the sorted out conversations, and then high-performing team. And that then means that we're all clear, all on the same page. So if anyone happens to step outside or forget what some of those rules are, then we just tap the person on the shoulder and have a little chat constructively. Because we know you can have great individuals in a team, but if the team doesn't combine, doesn't be unified, then we end up with a team performing below its potential. Performance equals potential minus interference. We want to minimize the interference. We want to create interference for the opposition, but then minimize interference within our own team. And that means sorting things out pretty quickly, so we reduce any friction by sorting things out, getting the fruit bowl right. The fruit bowl, we're all individuals, different skills. Some are bananas, some are peaches, some are pears, some are strawberries. But the fruit bowl, what holds us tight and together, are our rules and our goals, what we all agree on, what we are going to do and what we're not going to do, and what's going to happen if we step outside the rules. That's where, as individuals, it doesn't have to be the leaders, but certainly the leader's job is to lead by example and to hold that fruit bowl tight, all for one. I'll come back to that point around how to play a great game, but certainly leaders, the leadership group, you guys know who you are. Tim and Damo and you other guys, you need to work together, and ideally as leaders you guys are in regular communication with each other. And when I say regular, I mean at least once a week, if not a couple of times a week, either by the Facebook group or just calling each other up. How's it going? What's working? What's not working? And certainly how we're leading, what's the group energy like? They're the kinds of questions you want to be asking, and working with Cover and the other coaching staff to make sure that the group energy is positive, supportive, catching each other doing things right. If there are people stepping outside or upsetting group energy, then you take them aside for a constructive conversation, and I'll talk about that in another video. So guys, wishing you all the best. The name of the game being, how do we optimize the great potential of this team? And certainly, as many of you have said, whether it be top 6, top 4, or even winning a medal and or the gold medal, which wherever you're heading, talk about it. It starts with attitude. It starts with the picture in the mind. As Walt Disney once said, if you can dream it, you can do it. So start dreaming it, start dreaming where you want to be, and then you'll make it happen. I'll leave it there, and I'll catch up with you on another video to help you guys optimize performance. And work together, all for one, one for all. Terrific stuff.